100 Empire.
Today.
I'm going to drop a bombshell here. All of you need to listen. Folks, everybody, you need to listen to this. This really is potentially the bombshell of the century. This is not any sort of drill. This is not some sort of disinformation campaign. We know how that works. The InfoWars studio was almost raided, and I don't kid about this, by a so-called cleaning crew for something going by the name of Stanley Steemer. You know the ones? The yellow vans? The smiling technicians, carpet wands that look like they've come straight out of a DARPA lab or like a military project. They said they were here to steam the studio. Steam the studio? No, we don't play that game here. They were here to sabotage this research. The research that we are getting at, the truth of the matter, the research that's getting close to the truth, the research that asks that question, why do kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You think it's about carpets? You think it's about upholstery? No. It's about erasing evidence. Stanley Steemer is the wet ops division of the breakfast industrial complex. They come in with those hoses. They leave with hard drives. And you know what tipped me off? The jingle. The damn jingle. Stanley Steemer gets your home cleaner. Yeah, a little too coincidental. A little too catchy. It's weaponized. It's designed to override your suspicion. You hear it, you let them in, and now they're in your home. And then this is where things get really ridiculous with them. They'll take your files, especially if it talks about Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They'll take your cinnamon files. And it gets worse because Stanley Steemer isn't working alone. They're working with Empire Today. You know the one, 800-588-2300 Empire? That jingle? It's a frequency beacon. It activates sleeper agents. You can't think of Stanley Steemer without hearing Empire Today. They're connected. Remember, they're both carpet companies. This is not a coincidence. That's conditioning. That's neural pairing. They've linked carpet cleaning and floor installation into a dual-pronged distraction protocol. You got a Stanley Steemer. Now you have a Stanley Steemer streaming away the evidence. You got Empire Today laying down new floors to what? Cover the trail. And while all this is happening, your kid, guess what they're doing? They're in the kitchen. And they're eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch off of a Zoo Pal plate. Remember, you're trying to stay clean. You have the cleaning crew coming up. And they're listening to Kids Bop. So they're listening to Kids Bop. They're eating off of a Zoo Pal plate. They've come out to clean your carpets, and they're wiping away the evidence, and they're stealing your data. And the worst of all, guess what's sitting on the floor of that kitchen that rolled in off the street? A GPS-tracked Chef Boyardee can rolled right into the living room like a surveillance drone. This is a coordinated assault. General Mills is at the top of all of this. They asked the question in the ads, why do kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Now that we're getting close to the answer, they're sending in the cleaners. They're sending in the flooring crews. They're sending in, get this, the jingles. 800-588-2300, Empire. And then we hear Stanley Steemer, get your home cleaner. Ask yourself, what are they really cleaning? Because it's not your carpet. It's not the stains that you spilled. It's you. It's your consciousness. They're controlling the information. Never trust these people. All of this is meant to take away your rights. Be better.